but it's fine. As long as some people are doing some stuff, like within the raid zone, they can work on the inner walls. So it's not like it's not 100% doable. It's just that the outer walls won't really get touched until like morning. What was that? There was 3 mega screens. Nice. I will have to allocate that in a hot minute. I think what I'll do is I'll try to put it underneath where they either have food or recreation so that they get like a bonus of it, if I can. Beautiful night owl. All right. It's gonna take like a hot minute, but once it's done once, one of those, I don't have to do it again unless like a shit ton of them die, you know? So, well, you're a night owl. Also get rid of that alcohol binge as well. You're a night owl as well. There's quite a lot of them. Like, it's a really, feels like it's a rather balanced colony, you know, day to night timers. It could be funny if I could like sort it by like whichever category, and then you just have like a shit ton of people that are just like night owl versus like daytime and shit. But actually, I don't know if I did allow them to go back out. It's the bottom half of the group that are allowed to go outside. Although what's interesting though is if they fix the inner wall, but they don't fix the outer wall, the raids will want to go to it and they'll want to come in that way. But the thing is, like, they'll still have to walk around through all the traps, which actually isn't a bad thing. So, yeah. It's kind of interesting with that, because if we get a chance to fix it, mind you, like, having all the repairs at night, I think this is what the game is, like, betting on, is that I won't have anybody out here fixing shit outside or building shit outside. But there's also a bunch of people that are on like a not a schedule thing. There's a few people near the bottom of the map that I hadn't actually assigned to be like recreation or sleep or stuff like that, and they'll be getting the benefit of not actually being assigned because they'll just go and prioritize whatever the fuck they want in that time frame. So yeah, that's sort of useful. Super immune. It's also kind of funny because most of them seem to have like the same sort of skills. I'm seeing super immune, steadfast, great memory, tough, industrious, like sanguine, all this sort of stuff like over and over again. And I'm finding it like on the wrong thing. I'm finding it really interesting because I'm like, normally when you like scroll through like a big colony and stuff, right? There is quite a lot of variation between like all sorts of different skills and combinations and stuff, but because Rimconnect's got to kind of like forcibly spawn in like a specific type of colonist with like a default like positive or negative traits and stuff, you do get like a lot of duplicates, which I do think makes me wonder what is night owl in the sense of traits. Is it a hard neutral? Port vapors and a murderous rage. That's probably not the best thing to be in, mate. Not in this kind of area at the moment. I don't even know if we can... No, wrong person. I want that one. Just gotta be careful that nobody gets out of friggin' Doomsday Rocket Launcher. Now that I'm aware that that's what they do every so often, like, I'm a little bit more aware of it. Typically speaking, like, this is just not something I normally have to worry about. Colonists will get rescued soon. Now... not sure what we're up to, but in the event that I skipped 1 or 2 specific colonists, it's probably fine. Where are we? There we go. And we're starting to get down into the group that were allowed to go wherever last night. The only thing is that, like, yeah, it doesn't really matter because it's morning. So the night owls should be going off to sleep. So they're going to get like a double, triple fucking sleep, and everybody's starting to like look at this. Everybody's waking up to come and build this stuff. As long as they can get all of that shit made before whatever next battle, it's fine by me. I need to find whoever there is the next. There's one. That was a bit of ways down. All right, great memory. Night out. All right. I must be at least halfway through the colony if we're at the part where they're starting to be allocated to outside. You know? Oh yeah, I'm pretty far down. I was not seeing this little sidey thingy while I've been focused. I've been focused on like trying to just get to next colonists and stuff, but this should be good. This means that regardless of which end of the colony I grab to do work, night or day, we should have somebody available. And also, as I've said before, in a colony of this size, you really got to have people doing work day and night. And so far, it's not really been something that we could really kind of like allocate out because there's been other way more important things. Like, I would love to allocate out their guns as well right now, but I don't. I want them to be able to do shit. Also, somebody let me know if when it comes to the Doomsday rocket launchers, to my understanding, when the gun is like used up, like when the ammo, shots, rounds, whatever, I think you fire it like 3 times or something, when that's spent, does the gun just cease to exist? Or like, do I just have like a shit ton of like spent versions of that gun sitting on the ground empty that like I'm allocating to people and they're not able to fire it? Because I think it disappears from the instances where I've fought raids, like, you know, outside of this event, where where like enemies spawn in with it and stuff. As far as I understand, they seem to disappear. But at the same time, as I said, I haven't seen a raid in my personal colony and stuff for like a while because we've just been like fighting off like starvation events for months. So we've been just like dealing with other kinds of stuff. Also blight. Blight was the other thing that I forgot that we were dealing with. But yeah, there we go. All right. So there's a bunch of people that are like outside doing stuff. We also have apparently allies wandering past at the moment. Keelan's having a confused wander because dementia. Which Keelan? Vengeful? Yeah, it's just the dementia one. It's fine. Now, I'll try to get you guys your fucking guns again as best I can. You're outside. I shouldn't start from the opposite end. I'll start from the side that's fucking in here. Start from about halfway through. We never get past like about halfway through. So let's try to get you guys. Go grab yourself an extra gun. I haven't even really got a chance to use that rocket swarm thing yet. I want to. I just haven't had a chance to. You're psychotically wandering. You're doing stuff. Let's see. I've got like chickens and all sorts of stuff down here. Sorry, I had to yawn. Get you another gun. And wherever a 7... let's get you some EMP grenades. I don't know. We don't have a lot in the way of like manual weapons, which is fine. I'm just mostly giving them guns and shit so that we can fight at like a distance and stuff. Chillax in a mental daze. I also want to set off that animal thing too, but I don't think we have. We do have some animals near us, which is fine. Do I have a weapon? I don't. Where's something weird that I can use? I have like a charge rifle and incendiary launcher. Incendiary launcher could be an issue. There were some weird guns in here. Pretty sure. There's just a couple of Doomsday rocket launchers and there shouldn't be weapons in that one. Really shouldn't be weapons in that. Alright. Yeah, I think the only weird shit we got down here, I can have that. Apparently it's an awful gun, but it's fine. Alright, 7. I'm gonna wake your ass up to go get yourself a gun, miscellaneous quantity. And what? I'm hoping that was a chicken. I'm sure it was like a natural cull of like the cats and stuff. Because I'm suddenly hearing like a whole heap more meowing going on. And I'm like, that's fine. Guessing that we've had like a whole fucking litter of cats or something. Oh, I accidentally just hit my nail across like the keyboard. I was trying to stretch my hand. Everything aches. How can gonna help your colony one final time before I go to sleep. Probably steel components. We'll probably steel over components. That way we can keep rebuilding stuff, or marble, granite, possibly sandstone, like stone blocks as well would be good. I'm not sure how far into this event thing we are with time. I think it shows it on this thing. Not ready yet. Yeah, that's fine. When does it show me? How does it show me how long I've got on something? Oh, starting up, it's got 11 days. Damn, 11 days. Holy shit. Infection. What's that? Got 200 components. That's in like another raid launching. And 5,000 steals. Thank you, Keelan. And what do we got? We got 169. And is that the only group? That's the only group this time. Okay. Well, let's get everybody's asses back inside. I think it's the bottom half of the map I've got to bring inside. Yeah. Alright, let's get everyone back inside. Now everybody's all allocated. Some people don't have their weapons on them. Beyond like materials and stuff, the orbital bombardment things have been great. Honestly, I accidentally wasted a couple before on one spot, but yeah. So if you've got to go get some sleep, Keelan. Thanks for being here. Like, you know, I haven't minded you doing like the antagonizing stuff. It's been fun. I just wanted to let you know that. It's been like an interesting run, you know. Get you guys your asses inside, please. There we go. Granite blocks. I'm out of silver now. Oh yeah. And a wave of nanites have flown through to heal us. Nice, thank you. I think everybody should be running inside. Shitaka's kind of fucked down there, but that's okay. I don't have any like stuff outside for them. You guys need to go inside though. Of course, I was trying to spice things up, not kill your colony. I know, but occasionally it like overspice the colony, you know. But yeah. No, I didn't have any problem with it. It's just, I just wanted to let you know and stuff. I don't know what they're killing down there. But yeah, go get some sleep. I might pop you guys out. If you guys got an orbital bombardment thing, let's go pop up down that way. I'll grab some of yours. I'll grab whoever the fuck I can grab. And bring, I want to send off, oh actually, hold on, do I have animals down there? I sort of do, but I kind of don't. I wanted to set off the animals on them, but they're like not near it. I'm going to set off the insanity thingy. I want to fuck around with that thing. You guys don't go down that way. You guys go that way. Okay, for some reason, Shithaka has decided... Oh, they're... Wait, are you downed or... Okay, they're down now. Alright. They're a primitive one anyway, so it's fine. Also, they've remade that light again. Give me that. Make that the right color. There we go. Let's add Wanderer. That's fine. I should be able... I don't know how far I can reach, but if I turn that guy on the group, it should be interesting enough to see what happens with that. I want to see. Can I reach you? Because I think we'll be outside of range. I'll need to move up to the incendiary launcher at least. Plus, they should want to come to us because of this. So, you guys go that way. They haven't quite finished building the wall yet. I don't know what's happening. Oh, there you go. I was going to say, I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with that dust. Can we get a little bit closer, please? You guys don't go that far over either. I think even though they're kind of sitting on top of an incendiary launcher thing, I think we're okay. I do wonder if I could reach them with the rocket swarm thing. Can I get you guys to move up? Just enough to reach them? Shithaka, mate, can you just see if... Oh, actually, hold on, Lens is at it. No. You guys see if you can activate that for a second. I just want to see what happens. You know? I want that guy. That guy specifically. I want to see this shit go south. Oh, yeah, there he goes. Now he's all kinds of berserk with his group. That's not helping him. Infighting. Alright, apparently they headshot him. This group hanging down here is just like Like, I could have stayed inside. I just don't want them to destroy all my stuff. So, if you guys don't mind spreading down, I reckon if we could just creep in here. I think I only really need one of yours to get about there. And whoever this one is, I want you to get them. I think that'll be enough. I don't know if we're in radius for this. You guys move back. As soon as it starts, they're gonna run backwards. I can. Okay, shit's on. Get the hell out of the zone. I want to see this thing go off. My people won't touch it. Can you activate that? Oh, it's got to be within the walled area that it can see. Okay, well, that's kind of useless, honestly. I really want to knock one of these things and make one of them out here, I guess. This might be far enough in that maybe it's outside of the warhead radius. I don't know. And we lost that again. They are leaving. Fantastic. Alright, you guys go back to what you're doing. Go do whatever rescues and stuff. Ones that are down will just... I don't really want their shit, honestly. I really don't want to bring in any more bows and crap. I might just leave it out there because it's kind of junking up a thing. I might even say we'll make like a dumping pile. We'll just blow it up later, right? We'll make a stockpile thing, say that we can have, say, I want that to be not buildings, mystic plants, headgear. What would it be under? It's under mystic, maybe? Probably mystic, but I want like weapons. Oh, here we are. This is why I'm missing it. It was above it. All right, I want them to have weapons. I want them to put specifically the bows, recurve bows, short bows. We have a lot of those coming inside. My people are not going to use them in this battle. Melee stuff, I don't want none of that stuff. So, yeah, allow for that. And this area in here, I want you lot to say no bows, not the EMP ones. I want no bows. I want no Aprillia in here. I want none of the other bows. Hopefully this doesn't go onto the other things. So paste that in there. Same with this. Paste this up here. I don't want the weapons to go in there. They're going to put them on this otherwise. But I think I already have this set as no weapons at all, which is fine. Yeah, alright. So by the look of it, they'll end up putting weapons on here, and I don't want any weapons. There we go. Shithaka's in a daze. I'm pretty sure everybody's not at attention except for those three people. You, you, and you. You guys go back to what you're doing. Should be able to reach like most things. I'll grab somebody that's in here to hit that. That should make them happy. Alright. And aside from that, they are running low on food, which we'll see how we go with that. So I do need them to fix up outside, and I need to have the top half of the group pop their nose out for a bit of that so we can get a bit repaired. I know I've missed a couple, it's fine. As long as like we get like a chunk of colonists capable of going outside, it's fine. Food binge, that's all good. Alright. So miscellaneous group should be going outside to deal with stuff. I have these, which I still want to get installed. Like the good thing is, because there's like a whole bunch of days left, I can kind of slip in a lot of these things around the place, you know? It's kind of good. A whole bunch of people having heart attacks, food binges, confusion, just fine. I could tuck one of these in the corner here where it's not going to affect that, but if they get too close to the wall, it will. And I sort of want to tuck one in here, honestly, but I also don't want to. Put that up there. Somebody will go and install these around the place. We don't really have much on the way of stuff up here. I think I could put... No, Azula just did like a big, like, stretchy yawn behind me. It was very cute. Alright. I'll pop one up here too, outside of the anti-grain warhead area. I reckon they're dropping back here because there's nothing to affect them, which is kind of something I expected anyway. Now, what is the problem here? Power conduit and marble wall. Do I not have marble? I've got plenty of marble, so we shouldn't have any problem with that. And that is granite, which I've still got plenty of granite. So they should be working on all of this. This should be fine. And I'd like them to bring these inside, honestly. They're just not going to. It's not really like it's a problem out where it is. It's not really like it's in the way. But looks like there's quite a lot of people doing like drug binge, food binge, that kind of stuff at the moment. It's interesting. Alright, I might have a bit of my drink, honestly. Alright. I'm going to throw them into fast forward. I know that doesn't give us as much time, but I'll continue to keep trying to allocate people's like weapons and shit if I can. I'm hoping for the shittier guns, and I mean, not guns, but the crummiest sort of weapons and stuff to get put outside. I do hope. Like, there is no guarantee, but if it does, it does. And yeah. Like, it may get to a point where, like, we have a big mech battle or something like that. Like, it's one of those, like, I don't want to use up all the bombardment things and things like that, because I know that eventually I may have to go toe-to-toe with the actual, like, mechs or something, because they won't necessarily come to this area. Like, sometimes they'll just get nearby, and then they'll kind of just hover around until, you know, they become like a nuisance. Like, I left them alone one time. They took out all my turrets in one of my games. So then, like, outside was defenseless. And when we naturally got, like, the next consecutive attack, we were absolutely done for. They're supposed to be working on that crater, then they can't put that in there until they've done that. I don't have reinforced barrels. So I think the things that we're after is stuff. What? That ain't it. Reinforced barrels. I think that's how you spell that. Reinforced barrels, psychic suits, food. Food would probably be higher up at this point. Food. There we go. Alright. And I bet that thing's slowly moving across the screen again. Every time I type in it, it slowly gets slightly less centered. Yeah. Yeah, I thought so. Alright. Shizaka is having a daze. That's fine. Alright. So there's a shit ton of corpses out here. I don't want to bring that shit inside. If it's one of our colonists, so be it. We'll cremate them and crap. If there's somebody's stuff that's in the way, I want that crap moved. But yeah, I'm gonna basically make like a zone for like all the crappy bows and stuff like that that I've got inside, that I basically want like a few people to move this out of the way. Because it's coming into nighttime, like I should have plenty of people that do day and nighttime stuff at the moment, able to kind of like do a little bit of everything. They should be trying to work on this. It looks like they're doing okay. How's the electrics going? Power, the whole section there missing. Everywhere else is looking pretty good. And a lot of the turrets and stuff are up online, which is sweet. I just kind of want to put one of these outside. I know they could blow it all up and stuff, but by the look of it, I can only use it if it's outside anyway. Ultimately, like, putting it beyond that would have been fine too. I just would have had to have, like, brought it down to, what does it need? It needs chem fuel, components. I don't know if I destroyed that, if I'm not going to get stuff back. It does say it uses rockets. I don't know what it needs for that. And this thing, yeah, alright. If I recall, this thing can only fire, I think, between these zones. Can't fire within this, and it can't fire outside of that. It was one of those weird ones. I'm pretty sure I got one working last time, but I didn't get much, like, more than that going. Also, where is this colonist? We need to allow that colonist to get cremated because not burying them is upsetting them. I need one colonist. I need just a colonist to do cremating. There we go. Alright. So hopefully they'll go and grab one of the blasts up there, which obviously that was the problem, is they're all upset about like the one colonist that we can't bury because I had it set to off. I do want them to like, you know, get rid of all the like the spare apparel and shit because I don't super need it. I kind of just want to put it outside in that pile. I just want it to be like tainted shit or whatever, because it will catch fire if like certain stuff is brought out here and whatever, right? So it doesn't really bother me. That's supposed to be getting filled too. Mate, can I get you just yeah, fill that in so we can get that reinstalled? So what I want for this is clear everything, but I want it to be, well, tainted apparel would be great. I don't want to see weapons. I wanted to see tainted apparel type stuff, or just mystic apparel kind of thing. Mystic apparel that's beneath I don't know, beneath like 70% of any quality, maybe less than masterwork kind of thing would be good. Fresh, rotten, tainted or not, burnable or not. I want them to take it outside just so that it stops junking up our shelves, because I don't super need it. I don't know how I'm going to get them to remove stuff like this. But let's take that off there. A lot of them, they're going to just move it straight over to these. And I'm just going to say don't. They should end up putting all the clothes outside, right? I think. No. Okay, let's get rid of that too, because that's where they're going to just take it to next, and or this or the center bit. So I'm just trying to prevent them as best I can from just moving it within colony to somewhere else. That way any like spare clothing goes outside, any of the crummy bows are going to go outside. As far as I know, I've set this that they can't have the bows on it. Armor, weapons, I want to see weapons. I've said great bows, pillar, alcohol addiction. There's a couple bows. Okay, so they should be moving those out of there. It's really just a matter of like who's actually doing like hauling and stuff. But yeah, kind of refining their like focus of interest is definitely helping with this, because like I definitely still need people to be able to do cooking. I definitely like, I don't know about hunting, but I assume if we have like some kind of attack or something like that, like being able to is good. And construction and shit is also just useful. So yeah. And of course like hauling and cleaning and crap. Abracat is alcohol addicted and pregnant and warm. So that's a thing that's happening. And how are the bed situations going? Are there any that are saying that they're unknown? Because if there are a couple, then it means we have more beds than we have colonists, which is neat. So we ended up somehow making more beds than colonists, and we have the mecha hives coming in now. There's one group up there. Okay, it's just the one group up there. The only thing is I don't know if the animals are going to attack them. The animals are definitely not going to do as much damage as that, but I would like to use them. They'd be more effective against people, okay? But they're kind of going to get fried up there anyway. So I might as well just momentarily weaponize them. That way I don't have to use as much stuff. And if they're focused on the mechs, it'll give me like a couple of minutes before I have to do anything with it. So it should be fun. Alright, you lot get your asses back inside. That one's having a mental break. Where is my thing? It's over here, isn't it? Last I saw it was over here. Might be in here now. I don't know where they've moved the animal pulsar thing. Oh no, there it is. There it is. Okay, can I get you to activate the animal one that like sends the animals insane? Because I believe we're all inside. There's Q's on her way in, and Muffalo's revenging. There we go. All animals are pissed off. Q is not going to make it in by the look of it. She's up against a squirrel. she's fleeing, so instead of being somewhere useful, she's not going inside. And the Shithacker up here has made a mistake. I don't know if they're just going to hunt us or if they'll be interested in them. Holy crackers, that's a big group, actually. I forgot to do a count at the beginning. And there's a couple that are dead. I don't know if that's grass I've accidentally grabbed. I don't know if that was one, but there's possibly 67 of these. Honestly, that's about what I get with my like normal colony, so should be fine. I don't think the animals are interested in the mechs. I was curious if this was going to be the case. Q should be fine now, she's inside. So while they're inside for a few minutes, it should be okay. What is this thing in here? Oh, the tortoise got inside the tunnel. Good for it. I am going to have to push out and fry them, but I'm curious where they're going and why. Because, like, they're going to hit the incendiary traps and crap while they're like... That turtle survived that. How? That turtle only took half the damage from an anti-grain warhead. What the fuck? Well, I was hoping that maybe they'd be super useful, but I guess they are only useful up against people. So, speaking of said people, can I grab like a group of yours? What have you got? You got orbitals and stuff. Can you just slink outside for a second? I should only need that much of the colony. I hope. The rest of them, unfortunately, these fuckers are probably going to destroy that. And somebody's got an infection. So we'll see how that goes. Also, mortars might work at this point. Actually, hold on. Do you want to work on that and maybe work on the closest one? One of these has got EMP in it, actually. Hold on. Shizaka, I'll get you up in here and man that one too. Because I haven't got to play with the mortars yet. You guys are going to have to defend yourselves against those animals, and I don't know. A couple of you have got Doomsday rocket launchers, that's fine. And the turrets will protect them a little bit. So I want to grab somebody that doesn't have a gun to go rescue. So why the hell not? So they can at least defend against that. What I want to know is they're non-range. Okay. So you guys aren't useful doing that. You guys go back to what she's doing. And somebody hit the thing, so that's fine. What I want to know is if you guys can move up a bit. Somebody needs rescue. I'm guessing that whoever was